Hello book lovers! So it is about 12 a.m. on the 26th of October, and I've decided that I want to try and do a bit of a reading vlog following the progress of the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. I have barely started it. I am 3 chapters in. I like it so far, but it feels like Suzanne Collins has a different voice in this one. Also, sorry, I'm going to have to be a little quieter because my husband is sleeping right now, as you may or may not be able to hear in the background. But yeah, I just figured it would be fun to try and follow my progress. I'm sorry for the decreased camera quality. It's a bit darker in here right now because it's 12 a.m. So I'm doing a great job so far. You'll be really proud of me. I went to listen to the audiobook, and then ended up watching a 15-minute booktube video. So I'm doing great so far. I also found the audiobook for the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. It's such a mouthful to say each time, every time. But I found the audiobook, so I figured I would listen to that and do some crocheting at the same time. Anyway, take 2. It is 3:15 on October 26th, so just later in the day from when I was recording before. I stayed up way too late listening to my audiobook, and now I've made it to halfway through the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. Things escalated quickly and progressed in a way that I did not expect. I'm about to get into some spoilers, so I'm just gonna go ahead and let you skip forward or just stop watching the video if you would like to. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so there's romance in this, which I was not expecting at all, especially since it centers around Snow, who one never really pictures having a romance of any kind. But yeah, it's not quite about the creation of the games, but about the creation of the games as they are now. Because when it started out, it was basically throwing a bunch of kids into an arena, letting them kill one another. That's that. There was no pomp and circumstance. There was a brief interview that was optional, and that was it. There was no. They didn't force people to watch. It was nothing like the Hunger Games that we see in the books. And we basically see how Snow contributed to things becoming the way they are, and how he actually felt about the way things were going when he was a child, basically a teenager. So, yeah, it's it's really interesting. The games have started at this point, and they're over halfway through it. His tribute is still in the game because he's mentoring one of the tributes, and it's really interesting. It's really exciting. There's a lot of kind of espionage and power play, and I'm looking forward to finishing this. Honestly, I got halfway through this in no time at all once I actually started reading it. That being said, I am about to go out to dinner with my boyfriend in a little bit. It is our 6-month anniversary, so that's exciting. I have no idea where we're going, but I'm just excited to be spending some time with him. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get dressed to go, and then if I have time, I'll get a little bit more reading done. morning. It's about 11 a.m. on the 27th. I forgot to update last night before I went to sleep, so that's my bad. Right now, though, I'm on chapter 25 of the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. It's been really good, but I feel like it's winding down. Hold on, I'm gonna switch the camera back around. But yeah, it was really good for several chapters, like most of the book, and now we're to the point where it's after the games, and it's slowing back down, and I'm kind of going back to not liking the writing again. So hopefully that improves. I would hate to end the book on a sour note. But yeah, so far I've really liked it, other than this like most recent little dip, I guess. I look like crap today because I feel like crap today. And I don't have the energy to change that. Basically, I have PCOS, and I also have an eye infection, if you can't tell, so I feel like crap all around. That being said, I'm going to go carve some pumpkins with my girlfriend, who I think is just pulling up now, and I'll keep you updated.
Phil Collins, you do not have to go this hard. Sense and sensibility, bitch.
You still gotta see your pumpkin.
I have probably many.
I saw yours. So as you saw, I had a really good time carving pumpkins with my girlfriend. I'm still feeling like low energy and stuff today, but I want to try and get this video done today because it's kind of time sensitive. So I'm going to work on that right quick, try to get it done as quickly as I can, and then try to get an essay done. So, I finished that unhaul video. It's the first one I've ever done, so hopefully it turns out alright. It's a lot of stuff to unhaul, but I'm all over the place. Yeah, now I'm going to kind of pack that up and start writing an essay, more than likely. I'll take a couple of breaks in between though, so that I can decompress. So before I start my essay, yes, I'm only procrastinating slightly, okay? I want something to calm my brain. But before I start my essay, I'm going to make myself some tea. My friend Spencer gave me these lovely teas and this little teapot a little while back. But she sent them to me because she found out that I had just been drinking tea bags this whole time, which, yeah, I'm a trashy, I guess, tea bag hoe, I don't know. Apparently that is an offense in the tea community, but in my defense, I'm normally a coffee person, but today I would like something like warm. Also, I don't have any creamer, so I couldn't make coffee if I wanted to. I forgot that this filming one-handed thing while doing other stuff is honestly kind of difficult. But yeah, I am going to, I'm dripping all over this place for one thing, but I'm just going to run my water through the coffee pot. I used way too much water, but oh well. I'm going to run it through the coffee pot, and then I'm going to use it to boil my tea. Now, am I going to spend the time while that is brewing doing my essay? Probably not. I will start it after I have my tea, but in the meantime, I'm going to read a little bit more, wait for the tea to actually brew, and then I'll actually start my essay. It's brewing and it looks delicious. Also, I'm a little bit sad because that's the last of my Earl Grey masala chai. Thankfully, I have another chai in here. It always comes out. Why does it not want to now? But it's a saffron masala chai. But after that, I'm out of chai. Because this one is just sweet Himalayan green tea, which is tasty. But chai is my favorite. And now let's go. And that one's about to go. Either way, I will make sure that I put this tea to good use. I'm also going to keep this little container because it's cute as hell. I feel like I can definitely find something to do with it. Maybe put some more tea in. Okay, I've got to do this at least once on camera because it's just like a rite of passage. Gotta do it once. Why are you not changing color? This is very hot. Ah, there we go. It's so pretty. And J.K. Rowling didn't get any of the money, 'cause I found it at a thrift shop. So, I am very easily distractible tonight. I think part of it is that I took my meds earlier than usual today, and maybe they're kind of wearing off. But I'm considering just taking the whole day tomorrow to do my assignments and then taking tonight to finish this book so that I'm not thinking about it in the edge of my mind. But we'll see where things go.
Good morning. It is the morning of the 29th of October, 2021. And I actually slept really well for once, and it's like the first time since we moved into this apartment since I've really been able to get full night's sleep with no interruptions. It was glorious. In the last week or two, also, I haven't been able to sleep very well because I've been anxious about school. I have a grade that I'm really worried about. Quantitative literacy, it's a math course, and I'm terrible at math. And I started out, I was able to maintain a B, and then I failed the quiz, and it went down to like a C+, and then I failed another quiz, and it went down to a C-, and I'm very worried about that. So that is why I have been so anxious, and why I haven't really been able to get a lot of sleep, and why I have just seemed exhausted in every video that I have made. But yeah, that is why I am still in bed, because I got a really good night's sleep. I feel good, and I'm just so comfy right now. I'm in that sweet spot where the air that's outside, basically outside of my little cocoon, is very chill. And I'm so warm in here, so I don't want to leave, but I'm also completely awake, and I need to go take my medications and start the day. So today is going to look like I want to get up and take my meds, eat my breakfast, all that good stuff, put on clothes, become a human, and then I want to finish Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. Today is the day. I can feel it. I'm actually going to finish this freaking book. And don't get me wrong, I like it. I want to be done with it, because I'm amped up now. I want to read other books. I want to see other people, okay? Um, that was stupid. I also want to edit my unhaul video, and if I get to finish this video, then I would like to edit it as well, because I actually want to start putting videos out on my channel again. I looked back through my YouTube today, and I realized how inconsistent and all over the place it's been. So I want to make a point of being a little more consistent. I want to try and make a more consistent intro. The one that I have now I've used for the last like 5 videos or so, but looking back on it, I don't really like it. It doesn't fit my personality. I don't like that color at all. I'm not the person who wears bright pinks and stuff like that. Not that I hate pink. I'm having to deal with a lot of internalized misogyny. Pink is not a bad color, but I do not wear the color in my video. It's not me. So I want to go back through and figure out a new intro, set up a new intro, and also better establish my channel, I think, because I do want to keep doing this. I really enjoy the filming, the editing process, as much as it frustrates me. Posting, interacting with everyone in the booktube community, I love it so much, and it gives me purpose. It makes me, I don't know, it feels like something that comes relatively naturally to me. I'm not gonna say that I'm like perfect at it or that I'm actually any good at it, but I enjoy it. Anyway, I'm gonna get the fuck out of bed. Before anything, though, I need to have some breakfast, because otherwise I'm going to be completely distracted by the fact that my stomach is trying to gnaw through the lining. So yeah, first, breakfast and caffeine of some sort. I'm gonna have to find some caffeine. And then, book report. So I just finished reading The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, and it was so good. Like, it really gives you an inside look into why Snow is the way he is. Oh, and it just makes him so much more hateable. It really does. It's so good. It had a couple of slow parts, like at the very beginning, and towards the end, like not quite the very end, but like slogging along towards it, there are a couple of slow parts, but otherwise it's so good. So very good. I want to read it over again and then maybe read the trilogy after it, just to like confirm. Like, I want to leave it a little bit to simmer to make sure that it is really something that I like. Because sometimes you sit on things and then find out, I don't actually like this very much after all. But I don't think that my opinion or my perspective is really going to change, because it's so good. It's just, I don't know, it's really neat to see the backstory for some things, like the hanging tree and Snow using poison for things. What was something else? Like how the Hunger Games ended up started, how they ended up to the point that they are now. It's just, it's so interesting. I love when that happens, and it happens organically. And it doesn't feel like someone's saying, hey, this is how it started. Look at this detail here. No, it was done very well. And I'm a big fan. So I guess I would give it like a 4.5, maybe 4 or 4.5 out of 5. Not quite a 5. I consider a 5 to be like one of my new favorite books, basically. And this is very good. It's very close to that. It will be like nestled in with them, but it's not going to be in the top 20, though it's very good. At any rate, I suppose this is the end of this particular video. And yes, this is how I'm going to wrap it up. Actually, no. Ow. The sun. It burns.
So thank you for watching my reading vlog. I appreciate you coming with me on the journey. I hope that you had as much fun as I did, but probably not. But thank you for watching the videos. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and most importantly, love yourself. Take care. Bye.